into the hair at the root area. I'm going to start this pretty quickly. I'm going to rotate it, and that starts that curl up at the root. And then I'm just turning it. I'm turning it in my hand as I'm pulling it out. And the hair is actually spinning through there, much like it would a curling iron, and it creates this corkscrew curl.
Oh, thanks, girl. Okay,
You're
stay
welcome.
tuned. I'm going to show a before and after of what you've just created. Oh, my.
Exactly.
I
This
mean,
is very thick, very coarse, very frizzy hair. Normally in the salon, what I would do is take a round brush and a blow dryer, and I would smooth it out, straighten it a little bit to start, and then I would take that flat iron to this hair to create this look. A lot of heat, because I had heat from the blow dryer, heat from the flat iron. Now I'm able to take that frizz, that big, huge hair, with one swipe and create this look.
So, Miss Christie, thank you. Debbie, what are we looking at in terms of the technology? Because it explains really why this is a $450 price tag.
Exactly. These are manganese copper flexing plates, and they were chosen for their strength, their flexibility, and their thermal conduction. So what you're seeing is they're being electroplated, they're being cut ridges into so that they are flexible. And then what happens is as the hair goes between them, you can see how they bend. And with that bend, the hair is gathered. It's corralled, in other words, and it's pulling it together, giving you control so that whether you're smoothing or curling or waving or just giving yourself lift and volume at the root, you're going to be able to do that quickly and easily. Look at the difference. The competitor simply spreads the hair out across the plate. It doesn't gather it. It doesn't give you control. And what happens is you have to go over and over and over the same piece multiple times, damaging your hair even more. Whereas the corral is one pass. It's bringing it together and giving you that control to create the many different looks that you want to.
All right, so Deb, sit tight. I'm going to give you an update. And by the way, I am just totally obsessed with using this to style my hair, but you do have to stop yourself because even though Dyson has literally taken all of the damage concerns and reduced them by half, you still can't keep styling your hair for 2 hours straight, even though it's fun. We started this day with our first ever Dyson Corral TSV. We had 7,800 to go around. We knew there was no wait list. We knew there was no advanced order. We knew that there might not be another moment like this leading up to the holiday gifting. If you want the fuchsia bundle, it's by far the most popular. We have 2,800 remaining. Again, in the bundle, which this is never sold as a bundle, you're getting the high science, highly engineered paddle brush, which is a $40 value on its own, but you're not paying for it. And you're getting the Corral device, which can be used corded or cord-free for not the $4.99 it retails for, but instead for $4.49. $4.49. Between the $4.49 savings there and the free $40 paddle brush, we're up to almost about $100 in savings off retail. The retail on this bundle, which is why we've been saying all day, you guys, I know it's expensive, but once you add up your savings and the free shipping, you are getting the most wicked deal on the most wanted hair tool. If you want purple, by the way, we started the day with 2,000 of the purple. We only have 700 remaining. The total top line value of this lowest price that we've ever done on a Corral, and certainly lowest price that we can find anywhere at retail today, is $540. And we are going to ship it to you for free just for a simple, easy payment of $90. If you're thinking, I don't know, Sean, that's still a little steep. You know what? How about $37? Because that's like almost a little bit more than $1 a day. And that's possible on 12-month special financing with your QVC credit card. As you look at Trisha, I just want to tell you, I'm such a complete convert to the Dyson line of hair products because of how they've changed styling my hair, how good it looks, and how healthy my hair is, that I, in my free time, will go on YouTube and just watch videos of James Dyson. He is the cutest mad scientist. Debbie, he really, look at this before and after. I know it seems
Beautiful.
like a huge investment, but you only get one head of hair. This is like his blow dryer, I believe, the styling tool that you're going to buy once and own for the rest of your life. And it's an investment in your hair because certainly it is engineered to be intelligent and intuitive, to manage the heat control, to cut hair damage literally in half. And then, of course, this is my favorite part when I watched a YouTube video of James Dyson, who was in Paris at one of his stores, which his stores are very interactive and hands-on. He wants you going into them, turning on his vacuums, turning on his blow dryers, picking up the Corral and using it. And he gave like a little YouTube video of kind of, you know, what went into the corral and he explained that like most styling irons that are flat plates, and so they crimp, they crunch, and they splay the hair and then fry it really high in heat. Believe it or not, you can't see it. These are flexible plates. They're called manganese copper plates. And when you go like this, it actually corrals, hence the name, your hair into a little oval room in the center. So it's not smushed, and I mean that it's, believe it or not, it's so easy to use. I think the most that you will realize when you pick it up and use it for the first time is it has a heftier feel because of the technology.
Well, I love how easy it is to use, and you're seeing the models in the studio. They are doing their own hair. They are not professionally styled. There are no stylists at QVC right now. So it's really incredible. This is a tool that you're going to be able to get home, create many different styles. It doesn't matter what hair type and texture you have. This tool is for you. So if you're thinking of sharing it with, multiple people in your household, you can do that, because even if your hair is different, this tool is engineered for all hair types and textures. And you see the beachy wave, you've seen the curls, you've seen the smooth, straight, sleek look. The possibilities are endless, and it is easy. And that's, what James Dyson wanted when he created this. He wanted a tool that was easy for you to use, but he's also really passionate about the health of your hair. And that's why all of our tools have that same intelligent heat control technology built inside, so that we're always trying to minimize the damage to the hair and protect your hair from high heat.
Just so we're clear, okay, I am self-aware enough to know that I am very excited about this tool. I'm also a big devotee of the brand, and telling you guys that I recognize the price point is not for everyone, and that's why without Easy Pay, most of us couldn't walk into Neiman's or another store and buy this off the top. So as a result, my producer just gets in my ear and he's like, listen, your explanations are perhaps a little long. Let's maybe move on to more models. And I don't disagree, because the models are what you want to see. This is crazy. The curls, Devin, Christy, they are shiny and glossy. They're not frizzy. Note that move that she's doing right there is the exact move that I have been trying to master for years with other corded styling irons. That is so challenging because you just can't articulate your wrist in a way with a cord and those devices. This is totally different. I feel after only using it for about 24 hours, there's like hardly any learning curve, and I'm so agile, I feel like I could literally go do someone's hair professionally.
Yeah, you get the hang of it really quickly. Again, Elisa there is styling her own hair. On our website, we have styling videos, so there's lots of information out there that you can learn how to do it. But it is just a slight learning curve. Practice. It's that rolling the wrist, but because there's no cord, it's so easy to do. That's what makes it really different. And I love that, you can then take this on the go, pop it in your bag, you can just heat-resistant pouch, which is really nice. But if you do have longer hair and or a more intricate style, you have the ability to plug the cord in right to the corral, which is really nice. And it also plugs the stand in. So every time I put the corral on the stand, the corral is actually charging. So it's extending my battery life. So as I'm grabbing my next section, I put this down, and then the battery is charging while I'm getting that next piece.
Christy, again, professional hairstylist, so she brings to us that angle of not only using this in the professional environment and how incredibly high quality it is to stand up to those demands, but Christy knows firsthand. I mean, she's a hairstylist. She sees damage. She sees the hair damage you're doing with your styling tools, and she doesn't want to at all partake in any of that. So this is actually an investment, Christy, in your client's hair.
Absolutely it is. You are using less heat because you're using less swipes. It's lower technology, so you're pulling this down the strand. It's smoothing it out and straightening it in one swipe rather than multiple. Less heat, less damage. The damage that I see in the salon is caused by heat damage using these heated tools. Now look at this before and after. This is truly amazing. Can you see the shine that we were able to create with a hot tool? Again, normally when you use a flat iron, the hair is flat. It is crispy, like you said earlier, Sean. This is hair that has body and movement. You can move it around and still feel like you have your hair really styled. There's Elisa on the screen again. We did a curled look to her in the salon.
I'm sorry.
Taking that big, thick hair.
I have to give a big update. So we have over 400 ordered. We're extremely busy on the phone lines. This is your last Dyson hour on the day. I have no reason to believe mean, we'd be lucky if we could, but for right now, I have no reason to believe that as we get towards really holiday gifting, there's going to be another opportunity like this. I will just tell you, you're getting it shipped for free. You have 30 days to try it. I ask you, bring your skepticism to QVC tonight and get it home for either $90 on EasyPay or $37 on your QVC credit card with 12-month special financing, and see the difference it makes. If you want the purple, which is new and exclusive, we brought in 2,000. We're down to 630 remaining. The fuchsia, most popular, my uber fave, we have 2,700 remaining, and that's it. In this show, we've had 450 ordered, and I will just encourage you again, if you're struggling to get through on the phone lines, please go to QVC.com, tap your app. This is your value. It's almost $540.